Hello everybody, I'm going to quickly show you guys the fastest method for the Masters Gacha token. So quickly before I start, the token isn't actually out by the time of recording this video, but they did release the requirements, so I can actually get to do this video early. That's very good. So as you guys can see, here are the requirements, and at the very bottom there's one that says recycle 100 creatures. One more thing, they actually said that this is meant for the late game players, so the people who have already done everything, got nearly all the creatures. So yeah, you guys don't have to do this. It's not really important. It's just for the people who already have done everything. So the missions are actually pretty difficult. So in my opinion, I think it's much more worth it to buy a full mission token and just instantly unlock this for like 2k, 3k mush rather than doing these, because it will definitely cost you something near that already. But starting with the first mission, it says spin the session or boosted gacha 5 times, and obviously you guys are gonna spin the boosted one because it's the cheaper one, costs 250, other one costs 500. So you need a boosted token and 250 mush for just one of them. To get the boosted token, you have to head to missions over here, and you're gonna find it in gachas. And as you can see, it's actually pretty easy to do this. Everybody usually does it while playing the game by accident, but when it tells you to grow 10 different boosted creatures, there are actually like signs next to the creatures that I'm going to show you in a second. So as you guys can see, these creatures have little signs next to them. These are the boosted creatures. When you grow these, you will complete the mission. It's pretty easy. You guys can buy a trial if you don't have them. And all of these are actually just done with Uvius, which is a very fast flyer, swimmer, and walking. The next mission says claim 5,000 death points in total. And I made a video on the fastest method to get the death token, which is basically just the fastest method to get death points. And it wants 5,000. So you guys definitely have to use the fastest method, but I'll try to quickly summarize it so you guys don't have to watch that full video. But in this map, there are a bunch of regions everywhere. I have a region map in that video if you guys want to use it, but you're gonna get like missions every time you move into a new region, and doing these missions is the fastest way to get death points. Every time you do one, it's just gonna give you some death points, and as soon as you're done with every mission in one region, you just move to the other. It's pretty simple, best done with Uvius since you can go in the water as well. And there are other methods, but it's gonna take me a long time to explain them, so if you guys want to check that death token video, you could. The next mission actually says complete 2 weekly missions. So I think the weekly missions aren't always the same for everybody, and they change and whatever, so I can't exactly tell you the fastest method for weekly missions, but they are always like pretty straightforward. Spin any explorer gacha for a total of 5 times, for example. Here is a map of all the gacha spawns, not the gacha spawns, the token spawns, so you guys can get the tokens to buy these explorer gachas. The least expensive one is the Photovore Explorer Gacha. Can give you some pretty cool creatures, and it only costs 100 mush. So yeah, that will only cost you 500 for this weekly mission. And the next one is nest 25 different people. So you can't actually like spam or get alts or something. You actually have to just make a nest. This is not a nest. But I think that's actually the easiest one out of all of them. You just have to like lay there and do it 25 times. A really good plushie for this is this eggshell plushie here, which actually like increases your egg incubation time by 50%. It cannot be stacked, so don't don't get 2 of them. Now obviously it doesn't look like it's worth it to spend like, I don't know how much it's worth, like 1,000, 2,000 maybe for this, because it's just one mission. But trust me guys, this plushie will save your life in the long term. So definitely get it, or if you don't want to, just, I don't know, just wait a bit longer. It's not that deep. The last mission is just to recycle 100 species into tickets, which is basically just sell them to the game. And please guys, don't sell your regular creatures. And if you are going to sell your regular creatures, then just sell like the useless ones that you got from the carnivore gacha or the herbivore gacha. Sell Yaipirs. That is the only creature you should be selling. So every 35 minutes you can afford 1 Yaipir, and you just gotta wait until you can afford 100 of them, and then you can recycle all of them. We're gonna head into the time points here, and you're obviously wondering how long is it gonna take me to get 100 Yaipirs. I'm guessing you guys already have enough to get a few, but for 100 Yaipirs it will take you 58 hours, which is basically just 2 days and 10 hours of being in the game. So yeah, it will take you a while, which is the only reason I recommend you guys to not grind for this gacha. You now know the fastest way to grind this thing, but it's definitely not worth it. You're gonna spend like already 1,250 mush over here, a bunch of mush over here to do the weekly missions. Like, it's just a hassle. You're gonna spend a bunch of mush when you can literally just buy the mission token for 2k and just instantly unlock it, instantly get your creature, and then you're going to spend 500 mush to unlock the gacha itself. It's just... And keep in mind guys, whether you use the mission token and get it instantly or whether you do the missions, you're gonna have to spend another 500 mush to unlock the thing itself. All these missions are definitely done while playing the game. So this is definitely one of those gachas where you don't really specifically grind for. It's just one of the things you get while playing. But yeah, if you guys grind for it, enjoy, I guess. And yeah, subscribe.